Live from the Piccadilly Theatre, London, here's your host, Jimmy Tarbuck. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to the West End of London. Here we are in London, the Piccadilly Theatre. Near lassoed the band there. Sorry, lads, with the microphone. Well, folks, it's the Big Bang in London tomorrow. How about that? Joan Collins is flying in special, and, boy, is she going to be disappointed. You know, I had a little wild night myself last night. I was in Tramp's Discotheque with Dr. Runcie and Bill Wyman, and, Dr. Runcie says marriage is a religious experience. Mine is. Every time I get home, she goes, oh, God. Bill Wyman, well, he was celebrating his 50th birthday. It was kind of a, dual celebration. He was 50, and his girlfriend had just passed her 11 plus. And he loves half term. It's nice having the girlfriend home from school during the day. We went to a gay 90s party, actually. That was nice. The guys were gay and the birds were 90, and pop singer Marilyn was there. He'd had a smack in the mouth from a taxi driver. First hit he's had in years, and I said, what happened? No. I said, what happened? He said, well, I asked the cabbie to go the other way. Well, I had a smack in the mouth as well. You see, thank you. You ever thought, why does it take 6 gay guys to open 1 bottle of champagne? One pops the cork and the other 5 go, woohoo! More letters in from the gay front. I'm just joking, lads. Now then, see, the Queen did very well in Hong Kong. Did you see her write that autograph out? Wasn't that nice? Hey? Yeah, it's lovely. She was just kind of proved that one member of the royal family can write. And, well, Princess Michael, she said she shouldn't have been in the royal family. She said she's too tall. She said she's too... I mean, let's face it, she's up here, and her husband, he's about here, and, do you know... Her book's going to be made into a TV series called Copycats. And, talking of television, the BBC, the good old Beeb, we mention them, you see, they're doing their own adverts. Alistair Milne's going on Blue Peter with a packet of sage and onion and showing you how to stuff Panorama. Did you see the fire at the BBC? See the newsreader? Sorry, I'm breaking the teeth in for our dog. Did you see the newsreader? He said, is it up in here? Is it me? Now, do you know how the fire started? No, let me tell you. It was Esther Ransom plugging in her electric toothbrush. During the day, when she's not using it, she leases it out to the council as a street cleaner. Now, Neil Kinnock, he was down at the BBC. He was trying to buy the shower from Dallas. Well, he reckons if he can get in it, the last 6 years could all be a dream. Then we had suffragettes in London, ladies chaining themselves to the railings outside the Labour Party headquarters. Roy Hattersley came out and he stole 4 quid from their purses. He's just practicing for when he becomes Chancellor. You see, that's the problem with political jokes. Sometimes they get elected. Oh, please, talking of Brent Council, do you know, they have got their own pantomime over in Brent this year. It's Snow Green and the 7 Small People. Starring Cilla Dark. And, it's nice to see Ronnie Reagan, hey? He likes snooker. Did you see that? President Reagan got rid of 55 Reds this week. That's 20 more than Alex Higgins could manage. Now, do you know, I've got a pal of mine, a big businessman, Jim Sargent, and he was working late one night, and he had the new secretary with him. He said, can you work late? She said, sure. Well, he went. He said, look, do you fancy a little dinner? He says, she said, yeah. So he said, well, we go down Lanassa there in the King's Road. So they go down there, have a bottle of wine. She said, look, let's not have the coffee and brandy here. Come back to my place. He said, fine. Well, he went back and had a whale of a time and made wonderful love. He said, I've got to go home now. He said, have you any blue chalk? She said, sure. He got the blue chalk. He went, a bit there, a bit there, a bit on there, a bit there. Got home, his wife says, Jimmy, where have you been? He says, well, he said, I had to work late with the secretary, he said. I took her for dinner, went back with brandy and coffee at her place. He ended up nearly sleeping with her. She said, you liar. You've been down that snooker hall with the boys. I can see that. Thank you very much. We really have got a very big international show tonight. Here's a big star all the way from Ireland. Please welcome John Logan.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Great. In our business, you know, we do summer seasons, and here's a young man. He literally closed in summer season in Blackpool last night, got in the car to get down here. He's making rapid strides up the ladder of comedy. He's a smashing young comedian. Please welcome Jeff Stevenson. Jeffrey!
Thank you, Jim. Oh. Thank you very much. Good evening. How are you? The first day of British winter time. I was there this morning, Hyde Park. It was so cold, I saw a dog frozen to a tree. Have you ever wondered what temperature is a brass monkey scared of? -2? I saw a fella earlier on, he's walking along, he's got a broken arm, a broken leg, 3 teeth missing, a black eye and a broken nose. I said, what happened? He said, I got all these injuries because of a cough. I said, a cough? He said, yeah, I was in this woman's wardrobe and I went, Say that, I haven't got long. So, down Petticoat Lane Market this morning, there's a fella standing there on the corner selling lucky knickers, 2 for £1. You buy a pair? This old lady brought a pair, took them home, took them out the packet, they had holes in. She went straight back. She said, young man, I've been done. He said, there you are, I told you they were lucky. Oh. I'm staying on. Well, what about the England cricket team? They're not doing too well in Australia, are they? They've flown Edwina Curry out to advise them on their diet. Well, at least with a curry diet, they get the runs. I was up in Blackpool earlier this summer and they had the Labour conference up there and the Labour brought out the red rose as their emblem. What a joke. The miners have been next, they're going to have the daffodil because it comes out in the spring and expects you to pick it. Hang on, calm down. The Queen's back from the Far East with Philip, the Duke of Hazzard. Didn't he put his foot in it? Mind you, I blame his personal advisor, Princess Michael. And what about the governor of Hong Kong? He was so nervous about meeting the Queen, he went to pieces. I'm not surprised, everything I've had from Hong Kong's done exactly the same. But I'd say I love that Chinese food. I went for a dish last night, chicken ding. I said to the waiter, what's this chicken ding? He says, you know, chicken ding? Yeah, special recipe for chicken ding. Get chicken out of freezer, put in microwave, wait 1 minute, chicken ding. Hang on, listen, I haven't got long. My dad's here tonight, he's up there, he's great, he's convalescing, he's just had a vasectomy. Cost him 50 quid, that was just for the search fee. The doctor said to him, do you want this operation done privately? He said, no. So he invited his friends round and they watched. Weird man, my dad, drinks a hell of a lot. Went to the doctors last week, gave him a sample and had a slice of lemon in it. So he's joined Alcoholics Anonymous. He's still drinking, only under a different name. Have you ever wondered why do they put 2 policemen outside 10 Downing Street 24 hours a day? She still gets out. What about when she tripped over that lump laying in the gutter? It was Dennis. We moan about our nation. I still think we're in the best nation in the world. Do you agree with me? Yeah! Look at how we got the Falklands back. We're going for London and Birmingham next. Listen. What about those Americans? Any Americans in tonight? Yes. Welcome back. They've been staying at home. They won't even come to our resorts. They've heard about the shells on the beach. The thing with the Americans, they are jealous of our history, jealous of our past. They were so made up when they discovered a fossil, they made him president. Listen. Remember when he got shot? The Pope rang him up. He said, it bloody hurts, doesn't it? Let me tell you a true story. Last week in Geneva, Mrs. Thatcher, Mr. Gorbachev of Russia, and Mr. Mitterrand of France, they've had a big meeting. And afterwards, they've gone out, big social event at this local art gallery in Geneva. And they're looking at this picture of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. And Gorbachev says, you know, these people, Adam and Eve, they're Russian. You know why they're Russian? They have the apple and they are sharing it equally. That is why they are Russian. Mr. Mitterrand says, no, 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 no. Frenchman with a stutter. No, 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 no. They are French. You know why they're French? because they are in love. Mrs. Thatcher said, no, no, no. It's plain to see they're British, pure British. They have nothing to wear, not much to eat, and they think they're in paradise. Stay happy, you've been lovely. Good night, God bless.
Jeff Stevenson, Jeffrey. He's great, isn't he, hey? Fine young lad. See, up in Blackpool for the season. Now, I was down in Bournemouth. I went down there just for a few days. And there's a little old Jewish lady. It was lovely to see, pushing her grandchild in a pram. Isn't that nice? And she's going along, and a great big wave hit the pram and washed the kid right out to sea. She said, quick, a miracle! Another wave brought the kid right back into her arms. She went, oi. She said, excuse me, there was a hat. As I said, it's a real international show tonight, and here's a guy, he really is an international entertainer. I was in Canada last year, and I followed this man, and he packs out everywhere. Stadiums all over the world, and you've got to grab him while he's home. It really is a big pleasure for me to welcome Roger Whittaker.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to be with you. That was one of my older hits. I've just recorded a tune with a friend of mine. It's just gone into the charts here in England. You'll know it very well. Do we have any Scottish people with us? Yeah. One or two are sprinkling. That's what usually happens. This tune you'll know well, as I say, because it was in the Scottish hit parade in 1748. It's all about the time when Bonnie Prince Charlie was escaping from the English, and he got into this boat. It was a terrible night. The sea was rising and the wind was rising, and he sailed over the sea to Skye. Went like this.
Like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad who's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Loud the winds howl, loud the waves roar, thunder clouds rend the air. Baffled our foes stand by the shore, follow, they will not dare. Bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, over the sea to sky.
there was 2 bars intro with on the woodwind, and we didn't get it. You see, so we nearly missed the cue. Yes, it was. Yes.
Welcome back. By Jove, eh? Poor old Roger Whittaker, we near got him with the curtain. We had to keep it down when Des was coming on, that was the idea. Imagine Des in the hit parade on top of the Pops. Be like Bernard Manning going on Song of Praise. Right, now, I've worked twice with this young man and he's absolutely paralysed the audiences both times. He was new to me when I first saw him. He's absolutely smashing. He's got his own television show, series that starts in 2 weeks. You've got to enjoy the super humour of Richard Digance.
They've done it, have they? Oh, sorry, I was parking the car. It's so... No, I can't whistle like old Roger. He's good, you know. He lives near me in Essex, old Roger does. He's got a doorbell, it goes... I'm going to tell you this little story about football. People think that football was invented, you see, by us human beings, but it weren't. It was invented in a jungle by animals, which explains why Norman Hunter played for 15 years. So I'd like to take you back now to the first ever Jungle Cup final that ever took place. And in this, you got to cheer and boo. Oh, dear, here we go. Career out the window. You cheer the good team, and they are the Giraffes. Now, come on, it's not a Tupperware party. This is a football match. You cheer the good team, and they are the Giraffes. And you boo the baddies, and they are the Gorillas. Are you doing this at home, children? Okay, here we go, then. Go. Good evening, welcome to Match of the Day. My name's Jimmy Hill. My name's Bob Wilson. Montague, please. On Saturday, weather permitting, of course, the Jungle Cup final takes place. The Giraffes play Gorilla Athletic. A rough bunch and a hard team to face. The Gorillas know nothing of tactics or ploy. They grab hold of the ball, and they run. They've played 28 games already this year, and so far they haven't lost one. The Giraffes, on the other hand, they... I thought it was a comma, you're right. They count on their skills, a sort of a long-necked Brazil. They're sticking those necks out and saying they'll win, but I don't think they actually will. For their road to the final was merely a stroll. In the first round, they knocked out the Snails. With a second round bye against Scorpion Town, who kept bursting the ball with their tails. Gorillas too had a far from hard run, beating the ants first of all. Oh, don't laugh. Look, we've got to have some emotion here. The poor little ants, I mean, I was only that big, apart from the centre half, he was that big, but all the others were only big. And the gorillas trod on them, split all their heads open and all that. Contact lenses rolling about on the pitch. It's not funny if you're an ant, you'll never find the bleeding things, will you? Because people get the wrong impression about ants. They think they're strong because they can pick leaves up and put them over their heads, but anyone could do that. So anyway, gorillas too had a far from hard run, beating the ants, first of all. It took 10,000 ants to cover midfield. And 1 million to pick up the ball. So that's how they made the grand final today. There's 10 minutes gone with no score. A gorilla's already been sent off for chewing. And by full time there could be some more. Here we go then. Giraffes are attacking. It's 2 against 2. No. Okay, like that. 3 years back. Start again. Giraffes are attacking. It's 2 against 2. And Greg, their best player, is through. Gorillas move in. And break all his legs. Gorillas move in and break all his legs. And the number sent off moves to 2. Penalty, yells the capacity crowd. And Giraffes get a goal from the spot. Another gorilla goes off for dissent. He swore black and blue it was not. Come half-time, gorillas are down to 8 men. And not looking terribly pleased. The giraffe sucks some lemons and sponge down their necks. The gorillas chew up a few trees. The ref blows his whistle, the second half starts, and Giraffes get a goal at the start. 2 goals down, 3 lads sent off. Gorillas begin to lose heart. Sodom. 2 goals down and 3 lads sent off. Gorillas begin to lose heart. So giraffes were beating gorillas. Such excitement there was, such honour. Johnny Giraffe scored the second goal with his fist, just like Maradona. So the game was abandoned and giraffes won the cup. Much to gorillas' dismay. And on the way home, it was agreed that giraffes were a far better team on the day. Ready?
He's a bit special, him, isn't he? So original. I really am a big fan of his, lad. And I'm also a fan of this next group. I've worked with them for 3 years now, and I say they are the best dancers on television. Please welcome the Brian Rogers Dancers. gorgeous dancers. They are great. Such lovely girls. I asked one of them, would she like to come out? She said, Jim, you could be my father. I said, was your mother at Butlins in 1963? Yes. All my life, ladies and gentlemen, I've had heroes. I love heroes. And most of my heroes come from the world of sport or comedians. You all know how I love comics. This fella is absolutely one of my biggest heroes. It's a pleasure for me to bring him on to you. One of America's greatest comics, Mr. Alan King.
Jimmy,
Thank you, Alan.
I'm glad to see that you've let yourself go to pot. Whatever you're doing to destroy yourself is working. I really mean it. Good boy. I'm so sick and tired of everybody being so health conscious. Good Lord. I mean, we destroy our bodies from the day we're born. And then we take better care of our cars than we do our bodies. And then all of a sudden you get to be my age, old. And I'm 59, and I don't want to spoil anybody's evening, but that's old. My wife keeps saying it's middle age. How many people you know live to be 118? So let's get that garbage out of the way. All of a sudden, we start looking for immortality. We put on these ridiculous Nike sneakers with the Adidas, with those ridiculous sweatshirts, and we start running. What are we running away from? Death? Where are you running? My wife is a year younger than I am, 6:30 in the morning. She starts running. Where the hell are you running? Nobody's chasing you. More your age, another hour's sleep would do you more good. We wake up one morning and we find out that everything we've been eating all our lives is going to kill you. We don't know what to do. Maybe you'll change the card. That'll help. All of a sudden, no salt, no fat, no red meat, no eggs, no dairy products. Everything is carcinogenic and cholesterol. Milk that made your bones strong now gives you arthritis. You have coffee, it gives you a heart attack. Alcohol gives you a stroke. I don't know what to put on my hair, stick under my arms, or shove in my mouth. And I've had it. I'm sick and tired of it. Save my children, but leave me alone. I want to prove a point. The point is, never buy an expensive lighter. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The devil's weed. This innocent-looking white cylinder will kill more people than every war in the history of man. But it's not our fault. We were raised with this. We were brainwashed from childhood. We watched the commercials, the ads, the billboards. It was the American image, the British image. All my heroes. I mean, I was 12 years old. I couldn't wait to get out of school, get behind the handball court. You wake up in the morning, it's going to kill you. All my heroes, John Wayne, Bogart, they always had a cigarette dangling from their lips. They're all dead now, you know. It's not their fault or our fault. You know what? It's the white mice. I don't give a damn how many white mice die. I just don't want them to tell me what kills them. Leave me alone. I want to eat salt and fat, and I want to smoke, and I want to drink. I know I'm going to die, but I'm going with a smile on my face. You ever go to a funeral, a guy's laying in a box with a face? Doesn't he look well? Why not? He's been on the F plan. You know what it is? No, I only have a few minutes, so don't applaud or laugh. Just sit there. We're so youth-oriented. We worship youth. We all want to be like our children. We want to behave like them. I don't want to be like my children. I can't stand my kids. I got 3, 2 boys, one 35, one 30. I have a daughter that's 20. She's in Paris right now trying to find herself. And I told her when she does, it wouldn't be a great discovery. My son, 35, I went through his hippie days, his yippie days, and now his yuppie days. He's got a job he can't handle, a flat he can't afford, and a car he can't drive. He's living with 2 women. My wife's going crazy, he won't get married. He said, what does he need 2 women for? I said, what do I know? Maybe one does windows. What the hell? Every night these kids are at another restaurant. How can they afford it? First of all, they're all eating this nouvelle cuisine. My kid keeps telling me, nouvelle cuisine, theaters of the 80s is going to be restaurants. Did you ever eat this nouvelle cuisine? Looks like it's been eaten before. My kid called me one day, said, Dad, he said, you got to do me a favor, get me a reservation, this hot new restaurant in Greenwich Village. You can't get near it. 2 Albanian lesbians are cooking sushi in a toilet bowl and they're lined up around the block. I don't want to be like my kids. I want to be like my old man, my father. I've known Nobel laureates and 7 presidents. I never met anybody like my old man. That's why I'd like to spend a moment and talk to you about old people. Our society doesn't give a damn about them anymore. We give them charming names like golden age, senior citizen, pensioners. My father's 95. My mother's 89. And we don't care about them anymore. We keep them alive because of medical science. Why? So we can isolate them, ignore them? Nah. I don't say it's easy. What happens is we become the parents and they become the children. My father does something wrong, my mother threatens him. I'm going to tell Alan. What the hell am I going to do? Take away his television privileges? 95, my father smokes 15 cigars a day. I never heard him cough. He drinks a half a bottle of whiskey a day. I never saw him drunk. He gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's been drinking since he's 3. The first thing he does, he don't know from tequila sunrises or Bloody Marys. Whatever's in the cupboard, he goes... That's how he gets his heart started. My mother says he's drinking at 95. I says, he's 95. Maybe he's right. Leave him alone. My mother says he should have a little bran in the morning. If there's anything my father doesn't need, is bran. To this day, nobody could follow him into the toilet. When he leaves, the wallpaper is peeled. The shower curtains flapping in the breeze. When we were kids, we used to send a dog in first. My brother bought a canary like a coal mine. He would stick the cage in the toilet. If the canary lived, then we would go in. And we'll never see the likes of him again. There's only one thing wrong. I don't have enough time, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let Shirley Bassey sing in the street. I'm telling you. The only thing wrong with the old man, he can't hear. He's deaf. That's all right. He's 95. He says to me, I heard everything. I don't know if you know anything about hearing aids. I have 2 brothers that are doctors, and they keep testing the old man. They put him in a room. Do you hear the sound? He can't hear my mother. How the hell is he going to hear my... You know. Do you hear... He doesn't wear the hearing aid, just lets it hang down like jewelry, and my mother keeps talking into his belly. Did you hear me, man? I'm talking to you, baby. For God, I'm trying to speak. If you know anything about hearing aids, and I swear I'm not making this up, if it doesn't fit properly, it whistles. And my old man keeps walking around the house all day. My mother keeps calling him, it's whistling! My father don't hear it, thank God he's deaf. But every once in a while he goes into the kitchen, he thinks the tea is ready. Do me a favor, when this show is over, pick up a phone and call your mother and father. If they hang up, you'll know why. But if they talk to you, tell them Alan told you to call them. Will you do that? You have a good night. God bless.
Yes, indeed, and welcome back to the Piccadilly in the West. You know, holidays are an essential part of the British way of life, correct? Yes! Quite right. Now, I've been abroad, but I'm soon to be a fella. And you know what they say, I was in Hamburg 6 weeks ago, did a show for the troops. Not ours, theirs. They've got a street there called the Reeperbahn. You've seen nothing like it. All the women in the windows. Ooh. Big German one got hold of me. She said, "Kommen Sie here." Little chubby funster. I said, "American Express." She said, "You can go as quick as you want." Now, anyway, do you know, I tell you, if you're thinking, not yet, please, steady on now, let's remember where we are. This is not a place of amusement. Now, I'm telling you, a friend of mine went to Cairo to see the pyramids and the Sphinx. The Sphinx? Yes. Anyway, he went. It was one of those Arab trailers. He went to Fendi. Something for the beautiful lady. He's with his woman. His wife, been married 30 years. He said, "Turn it up." Oh, he said, "She's lovely. A jewel of the Nile." Oh, she went, "Hello, Eddie." He knows what he's saying. He said, "Would a Fendi," he said, "like a pair of the old Arab sex slippers." Oh, she said, "What are they?" He said, "Make your little man young and virile again." Oh, she said, "Buy them, Eddie." He went, She bought them for him. 25 quid in Reddy's. He said, "Do they work?" He said, "Immediately." He put them on. Oh, and they did. He chased the Arab. He said, "Stop it, you put them on the wrong feet." Now, anyway... I can tell you I've introduced lots of international stars in my time, but this next young lady is truly one of our greatest. I've seen her in Las Vegas, I've seen her at the Palladium, and you're thrilled that we're going to see her here tonight. Her records sell millions. She is one of the great concert artists. Will you please give a big welcome to our very own Shirley Bassey.
There's no place like London. There's no place at all. The East and the West, and you end up in the best. And there's no place like London. And I've been around. There's no place like London town. When you walk down the street, feel the history under your feet. From the top of St. Paul's to the old market stores, all in all, it's my cup of tea. There's no place like London. There's no place at all. The East or the West, and you end up in the best. And there's no place like London, and I've been wrong. There's no place like London town. See them changing the guard when it's raining as hard as can be. I don't care who you are, you don't have to go far to get treated like royalty. There's no place like London. There's no place at all. The East or the West, and you end up in the best. And there's no place like London, and I've been around. There's no place like London town. Take Paris in the spring, take New York in the fall, but I'll leave them behind for the best of them all. Thank you. That great number was written by Miss Lindsay DePaul and Mr. Gerard Kenny. And I had the pleasure of recording it for the tourist board to entice all the tourists back to jolly old London because they deserted it there for a while. So let's hope it did some good. Right? Thank you. And now the end is near. And so I press the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few. But then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway. And more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it all. I've laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. Oh, what is a woman? What has she got? If not herself, then she has not to say the things she truly feels.
How about our superb dancers? Didn't they do a great act tonight? Great. Nice to have John Logan on the show again. John? Smashing young comic, Jeff Stevenson. Well done, Jeff. Most original young man around at the moment, Mr. Richard Digance.